Okay, this is it. This is the new house that I've been talking about. I am finally in. All my stuff is here, and I'm gonna start fixing it up. 100 years old, built in 1915. Craftsman style house. I am no longer sleeping on couches. I've got a lot of work to do. The house has been really well maintained, but back in the 1960s, they took out a lot of the original detail, put in paneling, popcorn ceilings, and stuff like that. I'm gonna undo that and redo some of the old character, try and bring it back to the way it was originally with my own modern interpretation on it. My own eclectic maker style interpretation of that. Follow the process. Subscribe to this channel and you can see as the house develops. I'm going to build furniture, put in new built-ins, do some interesting decorating. Let's go inside and see what I've got to do. Okay, the living room. Spoiler alert. I already started in on the fireplace. Continuity. Don't get used to it. It's overrated. Okay, in here, the floors are laminate floors, but there's a hardwood floor underneath. Laminate's coming up, exposing the hardwood, refinishing it. Popcorn ceilings, I don't know what I'm gonna do about those. Paneling everywhere, including in front of the fireplace. Paneling's all coming off. Crown molding going back in. And this room, once I do those things, is more about decorating than it is about building anything. The dining room. This is the same floor as in the living room, so that's all coming up. Same popcorn ceilings. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna cut holes, see what's what, maybe cover it up. There's a hole in the wall there, you'll see what that's all about, but again, there's paneling everywhere. Paneling is all going away. Building a table for this spot, or refinishing an old table. Breakfast bar going away. Built-ins are going back in. This is where they would originally have been. This open concept thing is gonna change, because that's not how it would have been. That's the dining room. The guest room. Carpet coming up. I don't like wall-to-wall carpeting. I'm not sure what's underneath it. Could just be subfloor underneath their closet. Going away. But in order for it to be considered a bedroom, it has to have a closet. So all four walls are getting built-in bookshelves, including a built-in armoire and dresser, so that this can be considered a bedroom. And then this wall will be a Murphy bed, and with a little reading nook under the window that you can see in the mirror for my favored guests. Okay, the downstairs bathroom. I think this is the one room in the house where the paneling doesn't come down. Just some basic upgrades in here. A new faucet, eventually new countertops, because this doesn't really go with the period of the house. Tile, perhaps, or concrete, and then paint. Paint. The master bedroom. This is upstairs. The master suite is its own little unit upstairs. It's original. I thought it was an add-on, but it turns out it's original to the house. Oh, paneling again everywhere. Wall-to-wall carpeting coming up. There's a hardwood floor under here, and then it's all about building things. A bed so that I can sleep in it. Some furniture so that I can relax up here. And then this wall where you go into the master bath, where you go down the stairs and you go into the closet. I'm going to do all sliding barn doors there, and we'll see how that turns out. Okay, the master bathroom. When someone says master bathroom, I think of a room that's large, big, spacious, masterful, and maybe has room for 2 sinks, but this is not that. This was actually a closet at one time. Back when they built these homes, when they had an indoor bathroom, they probably had one in the whole house. This was a 2 or 3 bedroom house originally. I'm not sure what the actual layout was. The office downstairs was a bedroom. The guest room, I'm not sure if it existed at all. I haven't seen the old plans yet. I'm gonna try and see if they exist, but there was a fire. And so plans that are as old as these, a lot of them got lost in the fire in the building office many years ago. Anyway, but this is tiny. You have to shimmy up because the sink is right here. And so this sink is coming out, putting a pedestal instead, building a cabinet, built-in vanity here, because there's no storage. I don't know how the guy that lived here, where did he shave? He must have been using the downstairs bathroom. The shower is good. It's not like super stylish or whatever, so that'll be a low priority. I was gonna start in the living room. That was gonna be my priority, just to make it dressed up and nice, but this room has become my priority because this situation with the sink is so just physically awkward and uncomfortable coming in here and trying to shave and brush your teeth and stuff like that. Although it's really tempting to start just tearing out wood paneling that's all over the place, and of course I couldn't resist doing that above the fireplace, so that's already started. Okay. The front bedroom. Blue wall-to-wall carpeting covering a hardwood floor. Of course the carpeting is coming up. The amount of hardwood that I have uncovered just by pulling up a corner looks like it's in really good condition, so I don't know how much work I'm going to have to do. Again, we're all covered with paneling and there's no crown molding. Crown molding. All these rooms get crown molding. Maybe chair rails and wainscoting and things like that too. That'll develop. In here, this room is more about decorating. I gotta put my desk together. This is a temporary situation you see behind me, and making this a comfortable working environment for me to edit these videos. The kitchen. The guy that used to live here, he lived in the house for 50 plus years. He was a carpenter. He built all these cabinets. They're nice, but the drawer fronts and doors are all coming off and going back to a more traditional Craftsman thing instead of this 1960s cove. And the ceiling is so low that I can touch it. I'm not sure what this soffit is all about, but it's coming out and exposing what I think is a beadboard ceiling based on other little exploring things that I have done. And the layout is going to change a little bit. This is the electric stove behind me. It's going to be moving over there. And I'm doing a poured concrete countertop in here. That's the plan so far. Okay, this is the den. This room was added in the early 2000s, so it's completely modern. There was never a hardwood floor in here, never any crown molding, but it's gonna get that. I'm gonna take out the floor from the living room and dining room. I'm gonna remove that click lock and put it in here and take out the wall-to-wall carpeting. This room is just a big open space. Mostly in here is all about decorating. I have a bar to build, couch to build, I have a TV stand to make. Lots of decorative elements going on in this room, a little more interpretational instead of traditional. Alright, this is the garage. This is my shop. Right now it's totally disorganized because I've just been taking things out of storage and shoving them in here. And I haven't organized anything yet, but all the way back here it goes. I'm going to be bringing all of my shop equipment in, getting this place up and running. This will be where I'll be building the furniture and fixtures and whatnot that goes into the house. So I'm excited about getting this. I got to show you this wall. This is the shop as it existed before I moved in. This stuff has been here accumulating for 50 some years. I acquired all these rusty old tools. Some of them are useful. Some of them will be upcycled, repurposed, turned into other things. I'm excited about getting into all of that. Okay, so this is my new house. You can follow the progress on Facebook and on Twitter. You can see the links down below to my social media. I'm on Pinterest as well. Follow along with hashtag 1915 house. Subscribe to the channel and you'll see the progress as it comes along, and I'm really excited to get started, and I'm really excited to share it all with you. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. It should be fun.